بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين.
The sacrifice is the duty every year of a free Muslim, not slave, and adult of a whale, of resident Senitai, and there is Hadith Sharif said which meaning that the Prophet ﷺ said, Ibn Adam did what Allah loved from his bloodshed, which is sacrifice comes on the day of its resurrection with its horns, its covers, and its hair and blood falls from Allah somewhere before it lands on earth. So give it a good breath. The wisdom from sacrifice is the Muslim express his thanks to Allah for many blessings include the peace and expanded livelihood. In addition, it is an atonement to the sins that man has committed this year, and it is distributed among relatives, children, neighbors, and the poor Muslims. It has easy conditions so the able only who do it and who need the cost of sacrifice at this time must not do. The sacrificed animal should be free from defects that lead to the shortage of meat, so it is not permissible to sacrifice the sick animal, the scabs, and the lamb, and it is detestable to sacrifice the beast, and the Prophet was sacrificed by the sheep of white horns. The time for sacrifice. Sacrifice after the Eid al-Adha prayers and even just before sunset on the third day of Eid. The best of time it is first day after the Eid al-Adha prayers and before the sun goes down. It helps to stay the sacrifice at night, as the sacrifice is valid only for the camels, cows, and goats. It is permissible for a Muslim to sacrifice a Shah for him and for the people of his household resident with him and all of the shared him in the thawab. If he butchered the animal by himself, he should go to the Qibla and say Bismillahi Allahu Akbar. And the animal can be slaughtered by someone else, and it is the desirable to attend his sacrifice to the Prophet, saying to Fatima, Go to your sacrifice and witness it as it will forgive you at the first drop of blood. It is advisable to distribute it by third. He eats the people of his house a third and gives to the relative other than the poor one third and the poor one third.